Hey guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the MORPHE Sweet Oasis collection. So I guess this would also be MORPHE X iluvsarahii. I'm so excited to open this. I love Karen, so this is going to be a really cool palette, I can already tell. This is what the PR package looks like. I took out the palette padding so that I can show you guys everything that's in here. But if you open it up, there's Karen up top there. It just explains a little bit about the palette. Then we have this little booklet here that explains the palette a little bit. We have the actual palette, and then it looks like we have some brushes and some lip products. A little bit about the collection. It says, think a palette of sun-kissed pink and turquoise tones, brushes that blend like a dream, and lippies that are made just for sunset moments. US, this is $25, which is such a great price. And yeah, let's just get into it. So this is the palette right here. So this is the 35S Sweet Oasis palette by Morphe. Look how beautiful this palette is too. I picked my background to match. Good job. All right, so inside we obviously have the little cover. I love how versatile this palette is. You can definitely do more of a natural glam look, or you can deepen it up using some of the darker shades here. And if you're more into colors, they have that too. Plus, look at this whole line right here of turquoise shades. I've definitely seen diverse palettes, obviously, but I really like how each kind of category here really branches out into each shade for that specific color. I don't know if this sounds stupid or not. I have a really hard time with colored eyeshadows. I don't wear them that often, but when I do, it's kind of hard for me to know which shades go with which, especially when they're not within the same like color family. So I really like that this is all mapped out. I think I am gonna do a turquoise eye and use that whole section there. Not that whole section, but I'll be using those tones because I really wanna use Coastline Cruise. Do you guys see that? Oh, it's my microphone. It is this guy here. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's like a turquoise shade with gold glitter in it. Oof. Next up, we have the Sweet Oasis 6-piece eye brush set. This brush set is $20, which is such a great deal because all the brushes that they include in here are everything that you need to do an eyeshadow look. And last but not least, we have the lip set. This is $16 and they come in warm sunset hues paired with a buttery formula and a cream shimmer finish. These are the glosses swatched. So the top one is Shimmy, next is Tipsy, and then we have Groupie. I really love how wearable all these shades are, especially Tipsy, because when I saw this, it looked like a darker color, but it's more of a sheer gloss. It's like a sheer berry. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in for this eye look. Oop. I'm gonna start out with the shade Infinity Pool, and then in my crease, I'm gonna use Hidden Cove, which are these two shades right here. And I'm obviously gonna be using the brushes from the collection. So I'm gonna use this guy. They aren't numbered, but this is like the fluffy brush from the palette. I'm not good with brush names. I don't know what it would be called. Like blending brush, right? I don't know. When it comes to blue shades, I'm probably gonna regret having my foundation already done, but to be fair, my foundation was already done before this came in, and I'm making it work. But I don't notice too much fallout. It looks like there's a little bit right here, but hopefully that'll just wipe away easy. I've been doing Chloe Ting's 2-week shred, and even holding my arm up is painful. And this is only my second day. Oops, I dipped into Sail Away by accident, but luckily it's a lighter version of this color, so I think we're okay. I already love how pigmented these shadows are. The true test is, I want to see if this wipes away easily. We actually don't have much fallout at all, but you can kind of see like a little bit of blue spots here. So I'm just gently grabbing a clean brush, just tapping over it. Yeah, it completely cleared off. That's always the hardest part, especially if you're someone who does your foundation first like I do. I just like having my foundation first, like the rest of my face already put together when I go to do my eyes, because it's, I don't know, it's almost like inspiration, like I can already see the look coming together. I'm going in with a smaller blending brush that's to the left of that brush that I just used. And like I said, I'm going in with Hidden Cove, and I'm gonna take this into the crease. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, and you're like, why aren't you using an eye base? It's because I don't use eye bases in general, especially for reviews. I really don't like using them because I like seeing how the product performs on its own. I like to see how the product would actually perform if I were to use it the way that I normally use it, because I feel like there's gotta be other people like me out there who don't like to use eye primers. I am going to be cutting the crease, so I'll be using a primer on the eyelid. But also, I feel like because I do my base makeup first, I don't really need an eye primer because it's already like a clean slate. I don't know. I love how beautifully these are blending together. Such beautiful shades. I'm just going back in with that big fluffy brush that we were just using, just to blend these together a little bit more. On the outer corners of my eyes, I'm gonna go in with Secret Lagoon, which is this darker, almost like pine green. I'm also gonna put this in the outer crease as well. I'm actually a little impressed with this eye, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna get too cocky though, because somebody's gonna knock me down in the comments. This is pretty good for me though. All right, now I'm going in and I'm cutting the first half of the crease here. So I'm using the Anastasia eye primer for this. And there's actually a brush in here that's perfect for this. I don't know if it's supposed to be for that. It's probably meant to like do some crazy like detail stuff, but that's what I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna go in with that white shade, Take Me Back, just to set this. Now I'm gonna cut this crease real quick. By quick, I mean slow as hell. Okay, so like I was telling you guys, I really wanna go in with Coastline Cruise. So that's that color that I showed you, but I'll show you again just in case. And I'm just gonna pick this shade up on this packer brush, which I'm assuming it's a packer brush. I think so, yeah. This is such a beautiful shade. I'm not sure if it's really showing up on camera, but it's just such a beautiful metallic light blue. This really packed on so beautifully. I wasn't sure if I was gonna need to spray this with some Fix Plus to get the vibrancy up, but it really looks great. So I'm gonna grab this little detail brush and I'm gonna outline this part here. So I'm gonna cut it all around my eye. Alright guys, I'm just gonna break up this color right here because I'm not really liking how it's as blocky. I might be ruining it right now, but... Now I just wiped off that brush that we used for the primer, and I'm gonna go in with that shade Hidden Cove, which was the original color that we used in the crease. And I'm just gonna buff that out a little bit. Now I'm going back in with that shade Secret Lagoon just to darken up the outside here, and especially right underneath my eye. Now I'm gonna do my winged eyeliner and lashes off camera, and I'll be back to do the lips. All right guys, now let's jump into lips. I love the way that this eye look looks with everything done. I just feel like it looks really put together. Especially for me, like this is crazy. Like I'm not great at colorful eyes, let alone cut creases. Like I'll turn myself into a full-on cartoon, but cut crease, never heard of her. For the lips, I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Groupie, which was this guy here. This shade reminds me a lot of my favorite shade by Morphe, which is actually Boho. This just looks like it's a little bit darker and it has some gold flecks in it. Yeah, I really like the shade. It's really wearable. I think it's like the perfect nude. Overall, guys, I really love this collection. I love all of like the cotton candy vibes of this collection. I just think it's so fun. And you guys already know my opinion on the palette. I just think this is so versatile. I love all these shades. I mean, you guys saw how everything performed. Everything had a lot of pigment. And even the metallic shades had a lot of pigment, which normally you do need to spray them with some Fix Plus to make them a little bit more vibrant. And I didn't find that with this palette. So I really like it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give this video a like if you liked it, that really helps me out. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and now I have swatches for the palette. Okay, so real quick before I show you guys the swatches, They're a little messy. They're not gonna be like super crazy pigmented like other people's. I hate when people doctor up their swatches to make it look like in the palette. Like, a point of the swatch is just to show how it looks with it being swatched. I don't know. I hate swatches. If you guys are new to my channel, I think they're the worst. I just don't understand them. Especially because things look so different on camera. You really should go in the store and check it out to see if you even like things. But since a lot of you guys like these and I've gotten attacked on so many other videos for not including these, that's the reason why I do them. But yeah, I had to switch into a tank top because there's so many colors on here. But let me show you guys.